They say journeys begin the moment you stop asking where you're going. And somewhere between the gypsy wheels kicking dust and old Bollywood songs blasting from the speakers, we weren't just classmates on a tour, we were travelers in a film we didn't know we were making. The road twisted and turned like an ancient script on parchment, leading us first to a lake. There it was, calm and grassy, teeming with hundreds of fish flapping for attention. People were feeding them what looked like snacks. I wasn't a fan. Too slimy, too eager. And then we looked up, a tree across the lake, full of bats. Not one or two, an entire colony. It was like the opening scene of a horror movie, the kind where you know someone's not making it out alive. But we did, because we had temples to visit. We stopped briefly at Parshuram Mahadev Temple and Sri Kalpavriksha Mahadev, each a quiet pause in the chaos. On the way, we spotted cave openings on a distant hill, believed to be the places where Parshuram once meditated, a glimpse into solitude carved in stone. And then came the fort, Kumbhalgarh. It doesn't arrive, it looms. It doesn't say hello, it dares you. At every second step, the view changed, as if the fort was slowly lifting its veil, revealing its scale, one breath at a time. Climbed, met a langoor squat midway, tail flicks, judging eyes, the usual monkey business. From an urban design perspective, Kumbhalgarh is genius. The fort sprawls over 36 kilometers of wall, second only to the Great Wall of China. Strategic views, natural defenses, water reservoirs tucked into the terrain. Every element is a response to the land, not against it. It teaches you that architecture at its best isn't about building big, it is about building smart. And those chalis, oh, they were just pretty and they were poetic. Stand near one and the wind whooshes through like someone turned on the AC from the 1500s. Venturi effect, they call it. We call it divine relief. At the top, the sun decided to show off. Golden light melting on stone. Hills rolling into forever. The kind of view that makes you shut up for a second and just be. We stood there. Some of us talking, others quiet, some clicking selfies, some just clicking with the moment. And somewhere in that silence, the fort whispered, not in words, but in feeling. That day, Kumbhalgarh wasn't a fort, it was a storyteller, and we, just a bunch of wanderers, lucky enough to listen.